Did I seriously just say I was LPing Wind Waker? I don't have words, in all honesty. That was actually completely unintentional. Welcome back to Majora's Mask! I don't know where the hell I got on topic that I was playing Wind Waker. In the last part, we did a lot of bullshit minigames and left our sword with the guy at the forgery. And so in this part, we're gonna be blowing up the rock in Romani Ranch, so we can enter this place on the first day. Cause I don't know if we were here beforehand or not, but if you might remember, actually I don't think I showed it off. We were here because we got the bunny hood about like 2 or 3 videos ago. But yeah, anyways, right over here. Look! Isn't that your horse? I guess it is. Let's see what's going on here. Hey, who are you? I'm Romani. I was given the same name as the ranch. What's your name? My name's Link. Link, that's a nice name, but... How about Grasshopper? That's the name Romani gives you. See, you're wearing green clothes and the pattern of when you walk, so Grasshopper it is. Romani is practicing for tonight. They're coming. What's coming? They come at night every year when the carnival approaches. They come riding in a bright shining ball. A whole lot of them come down. And then they come to the barn. My older sister won't believe me, but Romani must protect the cows. Hey Grasshopper, I'm recruiting for an assistant right now. Your boy, won't you try? Great, that's a spirit now, Grasshopper. Okay, I'm going straight into my strategy. They'll appear all over the ranch. They'll aim for that barn and approach slowly. So hit them with arrows so they can't get hit. Got that? And you mustn't leave the ranch. Grasshopper, let's practice right away. There are 10 ghost-shaped balloons in the ranch, so hurry and burst them all. If you can take over in 2 minutes, you're out. The current record is 0, 0, 0, 0, from what I remember. That's a BS score because that's impossible to beat. Well, legitly anyways. But yeah, in this part we have a fairly simple minigame, and this is the first instance of being on our horse, who... We haven't been on our horse yet in this game. Epona, she's a bit younger than she was in Ocarina of Time. Like, I don't know why. I find the horseback, like... Even though I find, like, the bow is a bit easier to use in this game, like... I find the horseback is just, like... It just feels a little bit weird, because Epona's a bit younger than she was in Ocarina of Time, so... Yeah, I don't know, really. I find this kind of thing, like, a little bit awkward riding Epona when she's this young, and I'm actually really surprised that I had a draw distance that big. And there we go, we hit all 10. Okay, you're done. 50.65 seconds. Amazing, it's a new record. You two work perfectly together. I'll teach Romani's horse calling song to you, Grasshopper. Now you two go get along and go practice some more. Actually, wait, hold on. Okay, the operation begins tonight at 2 a.m., which... yeah, so... You have to keep that in mind for later on, but we finally have our horse back in this game. Hooray! And we're actually going to be using our horse very, very early on now. Because there is something else we can get here in Milk Road now that we have a Epona. And I believe it's through here. Welcome to the Gorman track, which is pretty useless, to be perfectly honest. There's not much here. We have these guys, though, which are kind of interesting, and one of them, I believe, is a Bowser key. I think these guys are a reference to Mario and Luigi, actually. I know there's a few of those references, but even still, like, yeah. I think you have to be speaking to them on Epona. If I can get Epona closer to them. Let me talk to these guys with Epona. Is that pathetic thing your horse? I would have guessed that thing to be a mule for ain't that right, little brother? Do you think a horse that pathetic could gallop if you push the control stick forward, or would it run faster if you press A? This guy's funny. Why don't you give us a chance for 10 rupees? A chance to race us. If you win, we'll give you something nice, kid. So, yeah. We have to race these guys. I can't remember if you have to race these guys once or twice. Like, I might be thinking of the Ocarina of Time race, but basically, you have to beat these guys. And admittedly, they do kind of have rubber banding AI, but this is nowhere near as bad as that stupid-ass race with Romani. Because I find the Epona controls to be a lot better than the frickin' Goron rolling. It's weird, the Goron rolling itself is really cool. I just hate when they utilize it in mechanics like the Go Fight and, the Goron racetrack. Either way, though, this thing isn't too difficult in all honesty. The ending is like coming up ahead, though. And come on out, do this, do this, do this. Oh, come on! You seriously, that guy like cut me off entirely right there, and then like opponent got ludicrously tired. Yeah, I'll try this again, though. It's not that bad, as you saw. You have a lot of chances for shortcuts that they don't take, and I was just being kind of crappy with my, strategy, which is usually just wait for, a character respawn and then press A. So that way, that way you don't really, like, risk losing anything or anything like that, and then, like, you can serve a lot of speed boosts for when you actually need them. Whoa, did that guy just get stuck? I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, he got stuck! How did that just happen? What the heck? I never saw that happen. Anyways, if you beat them, you get the Garrow's Mask, the Wandering Ninja Spirit who appears at a Kana swore this. In exchange, you can't tell anyone where you got this. You rub the Gorman Brothers' nose in it. This was added to your notebook. The suspicious Gorman Brothers were added to our notebook. Alright. I'm just wondering about how long of an episode this was. I started recording when I had about 20 minutes. This probably would be about a 13-minute episode. It's kind of short, but I can't think of anything else I'd want to do in this episode. I think I'm gonna save going to... I might save going to Great Bay for the next episode. I'm not sure, because... I could get, like... I don't really want to start off the next main part of the game now, so... There is one thing I can think of I can do with Epona, now that I think about it. So, yeah, I guess I'll do that. First I want to fly to Southern Swamp. Alright, so we're actually not quite going to be heading there yet. To, you know where. Now, we're actually going to be taking a small little detour to, this place here, which is the road to Iconic Canyon, which is pretty much the canyon area of the game. And I don't know if I just believed that or not, because I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not. But either way, this road here, it's kind of small, not much in it. There's one thing you can get here, and, yeah, it does have a very interesting area, though, that it does branch off into. But anyways, over here, how do I get this now? Okay, if you use the, lens of truth here, you should see this guy standing here. Oh, don't tell, I'm shocked, you're the first person who ever spoken to me. I've been here for many years, I'm sorry, asking for help, everyone ignores me, pass by. It's kind of a stone, right? I'm used to it, though. I have a request, can you give me some medicine that will make even an unnoticeable stone like me feel better? Man, sure, why not, buddy? By the way, when we actually completed the, Goron racetrack and got the gold dust, it actually gave us an entire new empty bottle as well. That's pretty much how you get the empty bottles in this game, by doing some optional side quests that pretty much most of them, you very rarely get an empty bottle in itself, you usually get something else with it. But anyways, for all that, you get the stone mask, which is highly recommended for the next part of the game. Trust me, you want to get this item. And these guys are a pain in the ass. These enemies are known as real bomb shoes, and they love to friggin' respawn everywhere. But it's not quite the main reason I'm here. The main reason I'm here is to head to hello Bat, Lantern, and Moon. Iconic Graveyard. So now I guess I could say that this region is known as the Iconic Canyon. I don't think that's going by saying much because, like, we're in the canyon, here's the graveyard area. I won't get into what exactly the theme of the canyon is, but I'm just gonna say I love this area of the overworld. And what is this? We have a fire on top of some dude's house. Is the house even open? Door's locked, so no one must be home. Ye who awaken me, battle me, then I shall extinguish the furious flame. Well, you know what we do to awaken things? By the way, I also recommend equipping the bow and the Goron mask. Play the Sonata of Awakening. And hello, giant skull thing. Now, this part's kind of annoying because you need to, in order to actually do this part, you need to actually punch the skull, and that will actually trigger the fight. You kind of have to be fast about it because it's not exactly the way you have a little bit of time before like, you can do it, but yeah, basically, it's not a terrific fight though, in all honesty. Like, it's mainly just both of them wailing on punches at each other. And then he has this attack here, which is one of the few attacks that can hit you when you're shielded. It's kind of unfair. If I can even get a hit on him. It just hit me. You notice that I wasn't like anywhere close to the shockwave up there. It's like, touched his back or whatever, and yeah. But either way, once he's defeated, wait, it's not us. Shit your weapons. I commanded the army of the Iconic Kingdom atop the hill. I'm called Skullkeeper. Since being shamed by my loss, I battle within my kingdom. I have waited here for one to come and awaken my soul. A young swordsman who has awakened and definitely defeated me. I shall rely on your power to fulfill my request. I ask you to take my soul, which rests in a fierce, burning flame, and convey my words to my men, who, even in death, remain loyal to me. Tell them the war has ended. And then I shall be able to drift quietly into sleep. Captain, sir. May I take leave, sir? Yes, sir! I must say, this coming up is probably one of my favorite items in the entire game. And I just love the whole storyline behind what the Iconic Kingdom has, and we're getting into that a little bit later, but let me just put it at that, though, that I really love this, this arc of the game. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be heading here immediately next. We're going to be going to the ocean like requested. There's a lot of really nice items you can get in this area that make the ocean part a lot easier, including this one, the captain's hat. You got the captain's hat, whatever you see. It goes to 100 soldiers swear allegiance to the symbol of authority. So, with all that being said, and look what it is actually. We haven't seen this guy yet. I'm Darpe, the gravekeeper, who watches over this graveyard. The face is frightening, but I'm not a bad person. All the graves here belong to the family members of the King of Castle, a place that lies beyond the mountain. Even nowadays, the ghosts come out at night. It's a frightening graveyard. Sounds interesting. We'll be getting into this area a lot later, but I really like the history of this. And, in all honesty, like... I'm honestly surprised they didn't try and, like, hide a heart piece or something over here, and that this is actually just for decoration. Because I really like how this area looks here. Like, you can safely say that this game definitely outdid itself with their level design, really. Especially in this area of the game here. We're coming back here a little bit later, but for now, I think I'm going to end the episode off here. So next time on Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we're going to be, I guess, finally heading to the ocean. I don't know how long we're going to stay in there, because we don't quite have our sword yet. But we could at least try and do some stuff there, so... yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later.